How's it going, everybody? John MacLennan here, and in today's video I'm going to teach you how to play Wild World as recorded by Cat Stevens on guitar. This is an awesome song to learn, especially for acoustic guitar. I'm going to break down the entire thing for you note for note, so you're going to be playing it just like you hear it on the recording. I'll show you all the chord shapes and a lot of the little embellishments and lead lines as well. And I'm going to combine some of the guitar parts, like on the chorus, there's a part that just strums, and then there's like a lead lick that you hear on top. I'm going to show you how you can put it all together for one acoustic guitar part that would be great to play along with a singer or along with the record at home. Before we dive into it though, I want to hook you up with something. At the first link down below, I've got a free tab sample pack, and these are some PDF downloads that go along with the lessons here on my YouTube channel. So if you get value out of just watching the videos, you're going to get so much more out of being able to follow along with a solid written out tab. So check that out as my gift to you at the first link down below. And with that said, let's break this song down. Let's break down how to play Wild World as recorded by Cat Stevens on guitar. We're going to start off with the intro, and it's very similar to the verse. Let me play it for you first, and then I'll break it down. Here we go. 3 and 4 and... Okay, so we start off on an A minor chord, and I'm going to play this from the 5th string down, open, 2, 2, 1, open. And then we move to a D7, and you can keep your index finger here, and you just bring these other 2 fingers down. We're going to play 2nd fret of the 3rd string, 1st fret stays there on the 2nd string, and then 2nd fret on the 1st string. And I'm going to strum from 4 down. So I've got A minor to D7. Now for the first 3 bars of the intro, all the chords last 2 beats. So we're going to count it like this, like 1, 2, switch, 2, 1, 2, switch, 2. Okay, so what I played in the 2nd measure there was a G chord going to a C chord. And this is my folk G chord. I would recommend doing this one, the one that I'm playing here. So 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the low E, mute the 5th string, then open, 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 and 3rd fret. And then you can make a nice smooth transition to the C there. Look, there's a lot more work involved when you go like that, but a lot of the folk players use this chord. So that's a little secret. So here's the C chord next. I'm playing that from the 5th string down, 3, 2, open, 1, open. Then I go to an F chord, and here's another good folk chord. It's like an F over C. So I'm playing from the 5th string down, 3, 3, 2, 1, and you can bar that top string if you want. You could leave it off, or you could do the full F like this. Now sometimes I put the thumb on like that as well. That's another great way. So F, and then we go to D minor from the 4th string down, open, 2, 3, 1. And we finish in the 4th bar on an E7. That's all 6 strings, open, 2, open, 1, open, open. Okay, now the last chord lasts 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I just lightly go through the chords, strumming once on each chord per bar, we're going to go 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, G, C, F, D minor, E7, 3, 4. Okay, now I was adding a little bit of a palm muted rhythm that was kind of like a bass note strum like this. So let me explain that to you. I'm starting on the A minor, and I'm going to play 2 open A strings with a palm mute. So I'm bringing my palm down here and resting on the 5th string just to get that kind of low bass note sound that's muted. 1 and then I'm gonna go 2 E and that's a down, down, up. So the pattern would be like down, 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 up, or 1 and 2 E and then we'll switch 3 and 4 and to D7, then G, C, F, D minor, E7. Okay, now there are little embellishments and things you can do, like you can go 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 and a 3 E and a 4 and a 1. So that was like, so I added a little 16th note in there. 1 E and a 2 and then just kind of added a little extra to the strumming pattern. 1 E and a 2 and a. So again, A minor, D7, G, little extra, F, D minor, 1 and 2. Then when we get to that E7, sometimes there'll be this little lick, 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4 E and a. It's just a little melody there, hammering. Okay, then we go to the verse. But I've lost everything to you. Same thing. We repeat. Now the second time we're gonna do this. Okay, so here we got this little walk in that goes into the chorus, and I love this part. We have a 2-4 bar. We're gonna go E7 to G. And again, if you're having trouble, just click the link below where you can get the tab for this. We're gonna go 1 and 2 and. Okay, so that's E7 to G. So instead of staying on E7 for 4 beats like we did all the other times, here we're gonna go 1 and 2 and then we're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're into the chorus. But in that bar, the last bar where we're holding out that G, you can do this lick. So easy version would be just like play the G and then go to the chorus. But a little bit more advanced version is gonna have some 16th notes starting on beat 2. So that's 3, 2 to open 4th string. So all together from the E7, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. All right, then we get to the last part. This is the chorus, and this is where, of course, Cat Stevens sings, "Ooh, baby, it's a wild world." Here's what it sounds like. 3 and 4 and. Then we're back to the verse there. So what I played was 2 beats of C to 2 beats of G, then 4 beats of F, like this. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a F, 2, 3, 4. Now that would be a simpler way without doing the lick. That little 16th note run. If you want to incorporate that, you would go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. You play 2 beats of F, 1, 2. Then we walk down like this. That's 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 2, 0, 3. It's literally a C major scale. Okay, then we go to G, 2 beats, F 2 beats, then C, you could either play C for 4, or if you want to do the lick, it would be C for 2 beats, and then that's down here now on the bass strings, 3, 3, 0, 3, 3, 3, 0, 3. Okay, so the first 4 bars would sound like this. Now I'm going to add in a little bit more of that strumming pattern like what I was doing at the beginning. So that would be more like... Okay, here's what it sounds like. 3 and 4 and... Okay, then we do the first lick again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and F. Scale. G, F, C. Now instead of going the second time, we go. And that leads us back to the verse. So that's a D minor and an E7 as quarter notes on beats 3 and 4 of the last measure. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're back to the verse. Okay, now when the song ends, there's a few things you can note. So we're jamming out on that chorus. Ooh, baby, baby, it's an F chord. Now there's a little 1 and 2. There's a little hit there on beat 2. So that's kind of a cool variation you'll hear. And then we just end. We end on the C chord. Have fun practicing Wild World as recorded by Cat Stevens on guitar. Make sure to go back and rewind the video and go over any parts that you're having trouble with. Take your time with it. Now before you go, don't forget to download my free tab sample pack at the first link down below. Again, if you get value out of following along with my lessons here just by watching them, you're gonna get so much more out of each video if you can see a written down tab. So check that out at the first link down below. As always, leave any song requests in the comments. Thank you so much for your support here on the channel. And if you want to dive deeper with guitar, check out my website, johnmaclennan.com. I've got a ton of great resources on there as well. All right, well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.